Hi folks, how are you doing? This is going to be like a documentation submission system for the South Indian ASDF Awards SIAA 2018. So once when you just log into the website www.cia.asia and you'll be going to the phase 2 document submission. You can also find the direct link in your email. So once when you go down here, you can see the list of documents which is required for individual awards as well as for the institutional awards. See, you could like find like the minimum 300 dpi photograph with white background, and no casual shots are allowed, and ID proof documents, your address proof, and next coming up the residence proof. If you are specifically out of India, one document should be there to prove that you are a South Indian. And like this is quite important, and this is for South Indian awards exclusively. And your educational proofs, your research proofs, which includes the conference publications, and journal publications, patents, grants, your books published, and other remarkable achievements, awards which you have received, like with some other organization or with any of the governmental agencies. And apart from all the above said documents, you should also submit you should ensure that the decision maker is making officer is is going to feel that you are eligible for this award. So more specifically, you have to just look into these documents. It is not really limited, but still it's open documentation. So once when everything is ready, so you should ensure that this is going into a zip or a rar file. So rar is like a special type of file which I will be explaining to you in the later stages. So here is a list of a few documents which I have made prepared for this sample video. So you can see like there are few certificates like my CV. You can include any type of files here. So please ensure that you are not going to include any of the virus files or exe files here, because the system will not accept those exe or .php files, unfortunately. So once when these files are ready, you have to club it now. So how do we club it? So that's going to be like an important task which is going to happen right now. So you have to go to www.rarlab.com. This is a software which is going to do the compression as well as extraction work for us, and this is one of the most effective tool which is available in this this current trend. And if you're worth enough, and if you're rich enough to buy the software, yes, you are very welcome to buy the WinRAR Archiva software. And this is in advertisement links. Please don't click on those links, because this may create some malwares into your system also, and I don't recommend doing it. So you can just click on the downloads link here. So once when you're clicking on download link, depending upon the the size and your PC limits, you can just go for 32-bit or 64-bit. So once when this application has been downloaded, you can install the software, and you can just reset your PC to find the options in the right click view. So now you have to select all the documents over here, like to club all these documents. That's going to be the next phase for process here. So now I'm going to select all the documents. Yes, it's done. So now after selecting this, I'm just going to give a right click on any of the space over there on the selected item to club it. So once when I give a right click, I'll be able to find these options. On this option, I have to click add to archive button with the RAR lab symbol. So here now I'll be getting a pop-up saying that what is going to be my archive name, and this archive name should be like the SIAA documents mostly, because this will be easy for us to identify into the system. So the archive format is going to be .rar, not zip format. It is going to be .rar. The compression method is normal. So you need not change any of the other options like advanced options, files, backup, time, commenting, and other things and all, because we have already a system which is in place, and now we are going to do the splitting up of the document. So because once when you're going to add documents, it's going to be a huge file now. So the server cannot accommodate the huge files, and so now we are going to convert megabyte into byte, because the input value should be in bytes there. It cannot be into the megabyte. So now I'm just going to give into a clubbing of 20 megabits. 20 megabyte, and now I'm getting the byte value. I'm just going to select it, copy it, come here and split it into the volume. I'm just going to paste it. That's it, it's done. Yes, now I'm going to give it as create an archive. So once when the archive is being created, you can see the files which is being created here, CR So now since it has crossed 20 megabit, it has now split into part 1 and part 2. You can see there are two parts. So similarly, your files can be like, for 200 or 300 megabits also, but it needs to be separated in, into multiple parts. So this is going to go, once when you have a lower bandwidth system, or, if your internet is quite unstable, I think you can use this, the divide and, conquer rule. So now in this, you have to click on, the phase 2C upload. So once when you click onto it, it will go to another link called mysubmissions.online. So here the document is password protected. So you have to enter the password which you will get in your email. Yes. So once when I enter it, after filling the form, I can just give an enter. So now the system will process and verify whether my password is correct or not. So after getting it, I'm just going to fill the form. This is going to be a very simple form, not a big complicated form. Oh yeah, my funny name is going to be like James Bond, and my award ID is going to be CR 2018-07. Yes, my email ID is going to be like the same one, like it's going to be my official ID now. Oh, Bruce Lee. Yeah, I'm just going to type my email address again here, and now my phone number that comes here. Yes. So yes, now it's done. So I'm just going back to the again to the you can just either click and upload it, or you can just go to your file system there and just select these two files. Now just pull it from there, drag it, and just put it over there. That's it. See, this file exceeds the size limit, so generally you should not be facing this type of issue. So I just wanted to show you like what is the issues which will be coming up here. So the 7.1 megabit file is being uploaded parallelly. You can see the counter value is going on 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and so on. So now, generally what I recommend is like, keeping the file size as 20 megabits as a maximum, because, these days the internet is quite unreliable, and, and more importantly, like, once when you enter the awards ID, that is CR 2018 or not 7. So that's going to be, also going to be a one-time one. Yeah, now the file has been uploaded. So now I'm going to give it as a submit. So once when I submit, I'll be just finding a message saying that, thanks for submitting, thanks for contacting us. We'll get in touch with you shortly, or some other message will be coming up here. And once when this is done, your document submission is done now. You can close the file, and then you can just wait for your phase 2 results, because the team will be now evaluating your documents, and probably they'll be getting back to you shortly at the earliest. Wish you all the best. Looking forward for all of you to meet in the CR 2018 at Pondicherry. Have a great day. Bye-bye.